Hey everyone, so today I just wanted to show you guys a quick way that I use ComfyUI, how I install it, how I share my models between installations, things like that. And I want to show you how to run it on WSL2 in Windows. And if you never used WSL2, basically it's just a easy way to run a full copy of Windows or Linux on Windows. And you don't have to mess around the VMs. It's just a few commands. Makes it really easy and seamless. I was running Comfy on Windows directly, but I was running every once in a while. I'd run into these issues where it just wouldn't work correctly. So I'd switched everything over to WSL2, and it just runs a whole lot smoother. All the developers use Linux, so everything has been tested on Linux. Some of the things haven't been tested on Windows; they don't work correctly. So I just found using WSL2 just makes things a lot more seamless. And then I'm going to show you the script that I wrote that makes it really easy to install it. So you don't even have to know anything about Linux. It's fine if you never used it. This is just for complete beginners. So I'm just to show you everything you need to do to get it to work. So let's go ahead and just get started. I'll show you how it works. So this is a document that I wrote up that just describes how to do it. I'll link it in the comments, so look down below in the or in the description. You can find the link, and then you can reference it. Just copy and paste everything. But yeah, you just follow the steps, and you should get set up pretty easily. If something doesn't work in here, just leave a comment, and then I can maybe could be some bugs in it. Maybe it just doesn't work for you. I've tried it, it works for me, but maybe I forgot something. Just leave a comment. I'll try and help you out. Okay, so the first thing you need to do, just configure Windows to get it to work. There's not really much you need to do. You just need to install the NVIDIA driver. If you're not sure how to do that, just go to this link. Just download the NVIDIA app. You go to this page, hit download now. You can run it, or download it, install it. Then when you run it, you will come to a screen like this. Basically, just go down here on the left side to the drivers. So you can install two types of drivers. You can install the game ready driver, or you can install the studio driver. If you're just doing ComfyUI, I just recommend using the studio driver. It's a more stable release. They don't update it as much. So it's just you're not gonna have as many bugs, things like that. It's kind of designed to work with things like ComfyUI. If you run the latest games, if you download a day one game, you might want to just install this game ready driver. It's basically the same thing, but it's just updated more frequently to support newer games. So just pick the one you want. I have the studio driver installed, so see it says reinstall. That just means I have the latest driver. If you want to install it, if you don't have the latest, it'll say downloads. Just click the download here, go through the steps. It's really easy to install. So one of the key points is you need to install the NVIDIA driver on Windows itself. Don't install any NVIDIA drivers in WSL2. The way Windows is set up is that WSL2 will then use the Windows driver seamlessly. You don't really have to worry about anything. So as long as you install this, you're ready to go. So just do this, and then you'll be set up. You go on to the next step. Okay, so assuming you've done this, the next step is to install WSL2. And I've linked to Microsoft's documentation on how to do it. If you get stuck, you can go through these steps, figure out what they suggest. I've just simplified it here, just giving you the exact steps that you need right here. So just go ahead and follow this. If you already have it installed, then you can skip this step, but I just started assuming you're from a complete beginner. So what you need to do is just go to the start menu. You won't see the bottom of the start menu here. It's kind of cut off, but you get the idea. So you just type command CMD. You'll see this here. Just hit run as administrator. You get a prompt like this. And then all you need to do is just WSL -- install. I already have it installed, so I'm not going to do it here. But it's pretty easy. It'll just probably ask you to reboot. And then it will come back come back into Windows, and then go on to this step. So this is the one. So once you install WSL, that installs the runtime environment, things like that. This will install the installation or the actual OS that you need to use. So I can show you just how that works right now. So what you do, this one, you don't need administrative rights. So you can just open a regular command prompt. So here I have this command prompt already. So I'll just hit this. And then what it does, it downloads just the latest version of Ubuntu. See, there are other OS's Linux environments you can use. I just recommend everybody uses Ubuntu, so just use that. 2604 is the latest. You can do this on 2404 too. That's what I usually use. But I'm just installing the latest one. If you're getting fresh, fresh install, you might as well use it too. So it'll go through, do this, do all the installation, and launch it here. Okay, so I documented the steps here, but you can follow along in the video here. So it asks you to create a default user account. Defaults to your default Windows name, which is this is mine in this case. You probably just want to just hit enter here. Just accept that, and then enter a password. You will need this password sometimes, so make sure you write it down. I just have a common one that I just use all the time. Just type it in. You don't have to worry about it being super secure because it's not online or anything. It's just kind of just your own personal, on your own personal machines, just type in whatever you want. Okay, so then you just type it in twice. Okay, so now it's all set up. We're in the OS right now. You can see I'm at the Ubuntu command prompt right here. I haven't figured out why this happens, but it gives you this weird error. If you get this, I don't know if this is on my machine or it just happens to everybody's. Just come here, copy this command. Wrong one. Let me copy this. Copy this. Run it. Type your admin password again. And then it sets a configuration so this doesn't happen anymore. I haven't really looked into it. This is just an easy way to fix it. And then once you do that, you don't really have to worry about it anymore. So now once you've installed it, now you should be able to go up here, go to this little drop down thing here, and you can see all the environments you have installed. So like up here, these are the Windows ones, these are your Ubuntu ones. So see, I can have 2404 here. This is the new one that I just installed, 2606. So go ahead and just select that. Oh, actually, let me start again. Hold on 1 second. Start terminal again. Okay. So yeah, you might have to restart your terminal. Just go ahead and do that. It should just start up cleanly once you just select your thing for the menu. So here I am at the running in Linux right now. It's only command line. We don't have any graphical utilities, but just a few commands you have to use. So even if you've never used Linux before, it's really simple. So you can see who I'm logged in as. You can see the directory I'm in. So right now this is defaulting to a Windows directory. This mount directory is a C drive. You don't really usually want that. So just cd to tilde. And then this is your Linux home directory here. So now once we're here, we need to go ahead. We're just ready to install ComfyUI right now. So first you need to configure it a little bit. Let me scroll down here so you can see this. So the WSL2 configuration. Okay, so first you want to install this sudo apt update command. Type in your password. And what this does, this just downloads a list of all the different packages you can install. This will just, when you install it fresh, it has an outdated package list. This will just update it to the most recent. And then run this command, this apt upgrade. Technically, you don't need to do this, but this will just upload all the packages for you. You don't need this, but if you're installing fresh, you might as well just have the latest stuff. So I'd go ahead and just run this. So it goes ahead, finds all the packages you have on the system, downloads all the latest ones, and yeah, so you have the absolute latest code. So let's just let that run. Okay, so that finished now. So now we just go on to the next step. Okay, so this step uses the, so apt is the package manager if you're not familiar with that, but so this is the package manager. We're going to install all these components here. So I'll just go ahead and run that. While that's running, I'll just kind of explain what's going on or what these are. So this, you'll need git. This might come on your system already. It doesn't really hurt to put it in the command line. Just in case you don't have it, it'll install git. The build essentials are some compilers that some of the custom nodes need. So you need to install that. ffmpeg will install this mpeg tool. You'll need that if you're doing video. And some of these libraries, they're GUI libraries that aren't installed by default. Some of the custom node packages use some of the libraries in here. So I just recommend installing them just so you don't have to worry about them, just in case you run one of those custom nodes. It doesn't really take that much space, so you might as well go ahead and just do it. Okay, so we got that installed. Now, I listed this was an optional, so let me just go ahead and install this. You can see how that works. So this installs the NVIDIA CUDA toolkit. So what this does is it installs some compilers, some headers. Some of the custom node packages, they will compile their, when you install them, they'll use this toolkit to compile their code right on your machine. These are usually for more advanced custom nodes. If you're doing more advanced things, I recommend just installing it just so you don't run into issues in the future. But it is a few gigabytes. If you're running short on space, yeah, you can go ahead and skip this. You probably won't need it. I just like to install it just in case. Okay, so we'll just let that go now. Okay, so that finishes the NVIDIA toolkit. So the next thing to do is mini conda. And so what this is Anaconda is a packaging system for Python. So it will install the correct Python version. It will create environments. So all your installations of Comfy and other tools are all isolated from each other. So if you install a new package, it'll only affect your one environment or your installation of that one copy of Comfy. So that means you won't break other applications just because you installed a new package. So I listed the link here so for reference. You can follow these little steps that it has, and it kind of provides the documentation. It tells you what to do. One difference, Anaconda is the full package that has a whole bunch of packages included. In this case, just use mini conda. You don't need the full one. This mini one is the one you want. But you can do this. It'll show you the instructions down here. I just kind of simplified it in this document, tell you the 3 commands that you need. So what you do, you run this curl command. This will download the latest version of miniconda. So we can go back to Ubuntu and just run this. So this will download this shell script that installs it. So downloaded that. And then all you need to do is execute it with bash. Copy that command in there. You have to review some of these licenses. So just hit enter, just say accept license terms, and then ask you to convert again. So just accept the defaults for all of these. And then it'll go through the process of installing itself. It'll just install everything you need. And then proceed with installation. Yes. Okay, so that's done. And technically this isn't needed either, but you might as well just delete the installer with the rm remove command. Okay, so now you have WSL configured, you have miniconda installed, everything's up to date. Okay, so now we need to go install ComfyUI. So what you need to do here, Just close this terminal. Since you installed mini conda, you just want to open a new one. So go back here, Ubuntu 2604. This will make sure mini conda is all the environment variables are set. You're just ready to go. Okay, so we did this. You just need to run this. This will just tell conda that you've accepted all the terms of service. And this will set it so when you run it in the script later, it won't prompt you to ask you to confirm the terms of service. And you can see that it's accepted these two terms of service. And so now what you need to do is install my scripts. So what you can do is this is my public Git directory. I have a few scripts in here. The ones you need for today are this install comfy script. And then I also have a matching uninstall comfy. So this is what you use to install it. So here, if you never used Git before, this will clone the copy of my repository, and it will put it in tilde as your home directory, put it in comfy, and then you need to put it in this custom scripts directory. So we'll just go ahead and copy this. Okay, so do that. And now, okay, so what we should have done is do tilde first to go to your home directory, because I was on that Windows drive again. But it installed it into here. So actually what you can do is just go here. So you'll find the scripts. So these script files match exactly what you see in here. It just made a copy of these. And then, yeah, so we CD'd into there. And then all you need to do is install comfy. So I'll just run that command. So this will just run my command. I'll run it here, and then I'll kind of show you what the script looks like. Yeah, so it's going ahead installing everything. So this is the script here. Just scroll to the top. I'll just walk through it real quick just so you get a basic idea. Yeah, so this is your function to create the link to directories. I'll show you what these are for in a minute. Once we get it installed, I'll show you why this is here. So this is just some, setup stuff. You don't really need to worry about this too much. This is how it creates the conda environment. So it'll create this conda environment with the name, the date-based name. So every time you run the script, it'll create a new installation based on that date. It'll install it with the latest version of Python. And then these commands just activate the environment that you created. Then it just installs some Python packages that you need. So just pip install. Comfy CLI is a tool from the Comfy team that just lets you install Comfy really easily from the command line. And then these are a few packages that you might need. And this one, I just noticed this Comfy was giving me a warning if I didn't have this installed. Technically, you don't need this, but it just prevents a warning. You may as well install it. So then what the script does is it finds out where you want to install it. It'll automatically accept everything. It'll install it, and then it'll set it up for NVIDIA. So this will install the full Comfy. It'll install the latest release version. So you always get the latest code. And then what it does, it just installs some common custom packages. So these are the ones that I've found I kind of use more often than not. These are really popular packages, so they're well supported. It's not, these are probably not going to go unsupported and start breaking your system. So these are pretty safe to install. I just install these because a lot of workflows use these packages, and these all have, a million installs, so you're pretty safe installing them. If you don't want some of these, you can get rid of them. You can also add whatever else you want. If you use a custom one, just add it to the end of this, and it'll work. This one, I just have a separate line for this GitHub package. Just install some samplers. I had some workflows that use that. Again, you could skip that if you don't want it. but it doesn't really break anything, so you can just use it. This just sets up some configuration for this RG3 custom nodes. You can look in here to see what it does or skip it. It's not really required. This will just create some links. So what the script does is it will link these directories, like these models, outputs, workflows, to a common location. So every install you do of Comfy, you'll get all your data files in the same place. You don't have to make copies of them. You don't have to duplicate your workflow files. Your output will always be in the same place. So it just makes it really simple. So you can experiment with new versions of Comfy, not risk breaking your old ones. So I found it makes it really simple. And I'll show you in the Explorer exactly how these are set up. And then this just sets up a run command, how you can launch Comfy. You can see once, if you're curious about this, you can look into this file once you've completed it. But basically, it just adds some commands to launch Comfy, sets up some environment variables, things like that, prints out some status messages. Let's go back to Comfy, or the installer. So now, yeah, you can see it's still running here. It looks like, yeah, it's installing some packages now. So we'll go ahead and let this run and then leave back a minute. Okay, so that finished. So at the bottom of the script, you can see it printed out some, kind of tells you how to use it. But if we go back to document. Okay, so now we got ComfyUI installed. Did this. Now we just need to run it. So you can go into this directory, just look and see what see what versions they are. So we can just do this right now. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, so now you can see it's kind of hard to. It's this weird blue font. It's hard to see, but you can see it installed Comfy in this install directory. So use a database installer directory name. So everything's installed in here. And you can see from, if we look up here on the script, we can see, okay, installed it in this directory here. So we can go ahead and just cd over there. If you look in here, this is the custom script. My install script created this. So all you need to do is type ./run.sh, run it. And you can see, yeah, that's just document here in case you want to go back to it. So just run that. So this is Comfy starting up. Okay, and now it's finished. So at the bottom, you should see, once it's finished, you should see this. So it'll say, go here. So the good thing about WSL is, so this server is running in WSL2, but you can access it from Windows itself. So this is my Windows Chrome browser. I can just go here, paste it in there. And now we have Comfy running. So yeah, so this is accessing the server running in Linux. So you're actually, your client is in Windows, your server is in Linux, and it just works really seamless. It's pretty easy to use. So now let me just show you quickly, just kind of how it works. I'm not going to go through how to use Comfy. I'm going to make some more videos after this to cover that. So if you want to find out more about that, yeah, I'll make some other videos. I'm gonna go through some more models like Bernini, LTX, Crea 2. I'm gonna go make a video for each model. If there's ones you want to see or you want to see anything else, just go ahead and leave a comment. I can make a video on it. What you want to do, so Ubuntu, once you install Linux, go into Explorer. On the left side, you'll see this Linux over here. Let's open that, and you can see, hold on, I probably need to refresh this. Okay, yeah, so go to this Linux, open this. This is the new 2604 we just installed. You can see I have earlier 2404 here. But this is the one that we just installed. So you can open this. all you need to do is go down to this home and find your username here. So this is mine in this case. Open that. And then you can see this Comfy has been created here. Open that. Open it here. So you can see from Comfy, common scripts. So this is the scripts we got from GitHub. This is the install script we ran. And what it did is it created this installs directory, created this database installer, and now you see Comfy in here. This is the Comfy that it installed. So what it did, installs go in here, all your common code goes in here. So you can see your scripts are in here. So your models are in here. So whenever you need to download a new model, just copy in here. It'll work on any installation that you have installed, but any installation of Comfy you have installed, and any future installations will also use these same files. So when you install a new version of Comfy, you don't have to go back and copy all your models. They're already just be in this directory ready to go. And you can see you have your output. All your files will go in here, or your output files. And then your workflows, you can put them in here and then load them from Comfy. And then, of course, then when you have new versions, you'll have all your existing workflows, just like the models. So I find it makes it really easy to use. So yeah, just go ahead and do that. And then the one last thing, if you want to uninstall things, I can just show you how this works. So I'm going to kill my Comfy right here. Just close it, Control-C it. And then what we need to do is just go back to the common scripts directory. So we have common scripts, and then you can just run uninstall Comfy, and then just give the version number. So like in this case, we got this. Just paste that there, run it, and then this will go ahead and uninstall that. It will also unregister the conda environment. So you can see, remove the workspace, and it removed the conda environment, so you don't clutter your conda environment list with a bunch of extra installations. Yeah, so that's about it. Go ahead, start using Comfy. Like I said before, if you have any questions, just leave a comment. I'll try and help you out. If you want to see any future videos, let me know that too. If there's some models you want to do, I'll make a video on that. And yeah, just make sure you subscribe just so you can see the future videos I make. So yeah, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.